Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the NRL Men's Premiership competition, round 3, between Nightcliff Dragons and the Palmerston Raiders. And with me in commentary tonight is Michael Rariri, the great one. How are you, Michael?
Good, thanks, Merg.
Good to have you back in the commentary box again. You're looking forward to tonight's game?
Yeah, I am actually. I'm really looking forward to having a look at how Nightcliff go tonight. Haven't had an association with them in the past. But I'm interested to see Darren Manaway as a coach, and we know he spent a fair bit of time in coaching and development, so I'm really interested to see what sort of structure he's put together with this team, yeah. And like as normal, you'll probably know more about the Palmerston team than I will.
Yeah, well, I think the Palmerston Raiders under new coach Roach will be looking for their first win of the season. Hasn't been the best start, but let's see what they can provide tonight. Palmerston Raiders to kick off and get the game underway very shortly. Obviously today's game day partner, Mix 104.9, great sponsors of NRL. Waiting for the great man, Blake Fletcher, to kick off. Not sure what he's doing. Ball's ready to set up. Let's just get the game underway, Blake.
I think he's waiting for instruction from the referee here.
He might be waiting to stretch his hammies and calves by the look of that last movement. Be interesting to see how they go tonight. Palmerston, last year's premiers, not yet to win a game, under a little bit of pressure.
Nightcliff, apparently they've won one game, so...
Yep, they're up and about under Coach Manaway.
There's a bit of a delay here. Looks like he's ready.
I think we're a minute early, that's why. I think the referee's right on the 7 o'clock dot for the kick-off. Should be just about going. Of course, this game's getting live streamed through NRL.com around Australia, and here we go, we're underway. Fletcher gets the kick-off down to the Dragons. Nice run first up and good contact by the Palmerston Raiders defence. They're out to the 12-13 minute mark.
Just keeping it simple.
Yeah, one out footy by the Dragons. Sure, Coach Manaway would have been stressing that from the start of the game. Let's get to a kick in the first set. Quick play the balls there by the Dragons, and they've made it past the 40 on their kick now. Shifting it wide in their own half.
Yes.
Bit of Fiji footy here by the Dragons.
Bit of basketball thrown in.
Fifth and last tackle now on the 30 out from the try line.
It's a good set by Nightcliff. Good catch.
Well taken by Quackawoots from the Palmerston Raiders. Good kick chase there through by the Dragons. It was a great start to the game by the Dragons with that set.
Oh.
The aggressive defence is coming out. Nearly a shoulder charge there, but they get through. The great Frank Johnson's grandson, Matthew Johnson, in his first game back from the Raiders. Nice run out of dummy half, and that's his little niche. Shirley Strawn, Abel Shirley, good run there, straight through the middle. Davey Russell, big and strong out of dummy half. Fifth and last tackle now for the Raiders.
They've made a good start too, they've worked the ball well. Here comes the bomb.
Fletcher hoisted, not taken on the full by the Dragons. Any competition here? Looks like it's still fifth tackle. Hand over and well diffused there in the end by the Dragons. I'm sure the message will be coming out from the Dragons camp about taking the bombs on the full. Be a little bit of a worry. One out footy again.
Good strong tackle.
Yeah, good muscle up defence again by the Raiders. Good tough carry there by the Dragons front rower. Not sure who that was. I'm sure the Dragons will be working over the left half back there, Blake Fletcher, for Raiders all night, making him tackle. Again, he comes up with a second one in a row. They'd want to be aiming a lot of their attack at him. Good charge down there by the unfit Smith, Shane Smith. And the one and only Chuck Norris returns the ball with interest.
He's pretty much one step off going through there, Chucky.
So it was a good defensive set there by the Raiders. Let's see what they can do now in good ball. The fit Smith runs it strongly. Stephen, that is.
Yep, they've worked it to the middle.
Shirley,
see where they're going to shift to here.
Shirley Strawn takes the carry out to the right edge with Walsh.
Oh.
Bit undersided there. Good decision to take the ball there, though. Tackle 4.
They did have an overlap if he had to pass that ball out.
Good scoot there from big and strong Dave Russell from dummy half, but loose carry again. A little bit of patience wanting there from the Raiders.
Yep, they just worked themselves to a good position there, but yeah, it's a ball control. They're making good yards, but through the middle there.
Yeah,
Palmerston.
Bit of hands on heads from a couple of the Dragons forwards at the moment. Could be a sign of early conditions at the back end of the game. Obviously, the Chemist Warehouse scoreboard update, still 0-0 this game. Only 3 minutes into the game. Dragons win the scrum. Again, targeting their right edge attack there to Blake Fletcher, making him work him over. Oh, loose carry again. Knock on by Dragons. Coach Manaway won't be happy with that. It's the second mistake in 2 sets, and it just gives easy possession to the Raiders now.
Just, yeah, in this early stage, they just haven't organised that area around the ruck, bringing the ball out, and they're putting themselves under pressure.
Another wonderful sponsor for the NRL is iSponsor, great sponsor. Thanks to them and all sponsors that contribute to the game of rugby league in the Northern Territory. Raiders get it out to their left edge with Fletcher out to Norris, the one and only. Out to he's at Ranger. He scores in the corner. The Lone Ranger. He's called it.
There's a good offload by Chuck.
Yeah.
Like one-on-one, he's got on the outside.
Yeah.
Got his arms clear and just shifted the ball to the wing of the school in that corner.
And like a good winger, the Lone Ranger, Jake Ranger.
The Lone Ranger. Here he comes. You get on the outside of the player, draw him, bring him in.
Really well done. And the committed the Nightcliff winger who really shouldn't have come in. And Ranger easy in the corner there. He's a good finisher, Ranger. He's a Lone Ranger, but he's a very good rugby league player. Was probably a standout, and I think he actually won the best on ground in the grand final last year.
They'll need to be aware of that. Nightcliff, like Chuck Norris out there on that left-hand side, is going to be very dangerous for them tonight.
Yeah, Norris is a very experienced player. He's played in several premierships for the Raiders. He
was playing when I was coaching, and that was a long, long time ago.
Well, I just played Masters with him down in Gold Coast, so that's how old he is. But he's had a really big pre-season. He's very fit, and Coach Roach rewarding him with starts this year, playing in the centres.
He's always been a very fit player, Chuck.
Fletcher with the kick.
That's a great kick. He's kicked
straight over the black dot. Blake Fletcher looking extremely fit this season. He's had a massive off-season. Dropped a few kgs, got some run in the legs, and I'm really looking forward to a season where Blake is fit, healthy, and can really dominate this competition. Chemist Warehouse, a scoreboard update. Palmerston Raiders 6, Nightcliff Dragons 0.
I think Nightcliff need to get a bit more organised, bringing the ball out of their end. I think it's 2 or 3 times they've dropped it.
Let's just hope the scoreboard attendants are switched on and they're not asleep, because it's still showing 0-0, but it is 6-0 to Raiders.
Oh, he's held on to it.
Kendall Quackeroot's there playing fumbles, but he recovers, takes the ball forward. The unfit Smith Good carry, good contact by the Dragons defence there. He gets a quick play of the ball if he gets up. Oh, forward pass there for sure.
Yeah.
It's poor play. Overran there and just shouldn't have happened.
It's a bit of a timing thing off the dummy.
Yeah. Big Gus Warhorse. He's. I just think he was just through there as a decoy, and they've just should not have passed that. They're talking together in the scrum now, so there'll be words there.
Well, Nightcliff have got an opportunity here now with the scrum. Let's see what they can do with the ball.
It's one of the most frustrating things in rugby league and Darwin football is when you score a try and it's a coach killer that you can't get to your kick after a try. And this gives the opposition plenty of opportunity now.
It's a coach killer anywhere.
It's a common theme that obviously comes through the Darwin footy for some reason. Good run there by the centre, Nightcliff.
Straightened it up well.
There's Jackson Smith.
Good cover, tackle over the top there.
That was from the Smith. Good carry, good strong carry by the 10. Luko.
Now we move here.
No markers, they haven't seen it. There was men down there. On tackle 4 now, 2 or 3 metres out. What can the Dragons do here? Oh, they've just overran. Very lucky there, the Raiders.
Good tackle.
5th and last. What options have they got here, the Dragons? Oh, they've just passed it straight to the winger. It's a good ball if you're playing for the Raiders, but that didn't happen then, so Manawai would have been not happy with that completion rate there. They really would have wanted to put Palmerston Raiders under more pressure. Raiders now tackle 2, making their way out of their own 20.
Like it was pretty much poor selection choice. Like they need to just
loose,
keep it to
loose carry by the Smith.
Here we go.
Dragons have got another carry here. Another opportunity. We've got a player down as well, injured player for the Nightcliff Dragons. And I think the last 5 minutes of this game's been a little bit scrappy, Mike. I don't think both coaches will be real happy with the ball control.
No, we're 8 minutes into the game and we're already seeing errors that, like with basic skill set, make it stop making those mistakes. And like it's the same in every game. The team that controls the ball the best will usually win the game. So they have a choice here, these guys. Like, are they going to keep playing that, or are they going to tighten up a bit?
I just think a little bit of patience, particularly in good ball sets, is a key in the NRL where you can put the opposition under a lot more pressure with repeat sets and just controlling the game at the moment. I don't think either side's really taking their opportunities.
No. A bit more punch through the middle, then the shift would be more advisable. He's not looking good.
Looks like an injury to, I'm not sure what the number of the player is coming off Nightcliff Dragons. Doesn't look good though.
He's limping a bit. Played on.
The great Frank Johnson medalist too for Nightcliff Dragons there, the trainer Quinn Caird, and then another loose ball by the Dragons. Coach Manawai won't be happy at all with that. Good return carry though by the Raiders. Second effort there. Lawton, the fullback.
Good straight running. That's the way to
Shirley
run.
Strawn through the middle there. Good carry by Shirley.
This is better, Mike.
And Big Blake Bromley.
Palmerston just punching forward, and then they're becoming the shift.
The Smith carries it forward again. He's reliable, this fella. Poor pass there from dummy half at Russell. The message will be coming out from the coach, I can guarantee you. 5th and last tackle here. What's the options for Raiders? Out to Fletcher. Fletcher with the high bomb. Crossfield kick.
Well recovered.
Well done by the Dragons. Defuse that bomb. You've got to work their way out, do the hard yards now. Carry from dummy half by the winger.
Be good if they can hold the ball for 6 with a good kick and a good chase.
A lot of one-out footy here with the carry for Dragons. They really need to push up in numbers here. Still stuck in their own 30. Dragons on tackle 3. And again, one out footy.
Yeah, no one's going forward here.
Tackle completed there by the unfit Smith. Nice little chip kick. Creativity in their own half, and Tabsy Taubai grabs the ball on tackle 4. Oh.
Play on.
Play on.
Here we go.
Unusual call.
Wow.
The 6 is looking like he's going to score in the corner here for the Dragons. Well,
didn't look flash, but it got a result.
The referees allowed that. We're not sure if it was a pass by Taubai or just a loose ball off the ground, but it's worked. The 6, Zachary Motlap, has...
Here it is here. Like, yeah, he dropped the ball backwards.
Well, it's come straight off Norris as well, so that is 6 to go with the loose ball. And I think, to be honest, the Raiders fell asleep, didn't react in time, and the fullback got... Lawton from Raiders just got outrun there by the 6, Motlap. And the Dragons straight back in the game. And little mistakes like that.
That's all it takes, yeah.
Coach killers, I call them.
Like, yeah, once again, if Nightcliff could just control the ball a bit better, they might have more, like, it'd be more positive for them.
And I think really on that, on the 4th tackle option with the kick, the chip kick from their own 30, really surprised the Raiders and caught them napping. And obviously the fullback was quite deep for Raiders expecting a kick, a deep kick. And
no one actually expected it, yeah.
And I think the only one who really did expect it was the outside back, Tabsy Taubai. And he's
got a bit of pace, hasn't he?
Oh, he's a very experienced player. He's made the Australian Cas side as well and played for the NT Titans. He's a representative for the Australian Army Rugby League and Rugby Union side, so he's got some ability and pace. And he recovered the ball well, and I think Raiders were just caught napping there. Nice kick by Crowley, the 1. Chemist Warehouse scoreboard update, 6-all in the game of the round.
Well, it's already panning out to, like, ball control. Simple as that.
Had some changes now for the Raiders have come on, some interchanges. Got some back rows and front rows have come on. Josh Strzelecki is just making his first injection into the game. Raiders through Fletcher to kick off again. Nice deep kick.
Good catch.
Jaden Walcott with a great run there, bending the line back.
Power run. He needs to play the ball fast.
Finding his front.
They lost momentum because he didn't play the ball quick enough. Here we go again.
I think that might be Nona. Awesome, actually. Nightcliff Dragons replacement front rower on the field now.
Play 3.
Again, another hit up by Warsome.
Play 4. Here comes the kick, is it? Yep.
Adrian Corrie onto the field for the first time. Tosser Corrie's been a very experienced player for Nightcliff Dragons over the years, and he'll add a spark to their attack, and it was a nice deep kick, and it's probably what they want. They've turned Raiders around, got them stuck in their own 20 on tackle 1. A lot of the Raiders forwards walking back now. Coach Roach wouldn't be happy with that. It's all the big boys. Let's see what they can do now. Tackle 2. Good run by Quackerwoots. Shirley Strawn again through the middle. Good, solid run.
That's a good, like, 13, 15 metre gain there.
Big and strong from dummy half to the fit. Smith just keeps rolling it forward, this fella.
It's another 10 metre gain.
Raiders on tackle 4 at the halfway mark. Early kick by Fletcher. Trying to catch the Dragons out. Goes deep down into the corner. Appy, the winger for Dragons. Good kick return. Good chase by Strzelecki, and there's only one Chuck Norris. Again, this is where the arm wrestle comes in with these games. Kick to kick, kick each end. The team, the crack, will be the one that will suffer for it, and Dragons just got to keep pushing through the middle. Corrie with an early kick on tackle 3.
It's not a bad tactic.
Looking
that.
for a 40-20, and I think it's worked. It's a great kick by Corrie, and he's up and about. Look at him down there. Jeannie's team up to get up here for a quick play of the ball. So this should be... Have they called it a 40-20?
That's twice now. Nightcliff haven't run down all their tackles.
It is.
There
should be a play. There should be a play of the ball now for the players. Obviously, don't know the new rules. Be coming in, be no taps. There'll be a play of the ball.
So the tactic is working for them at present. Let's see what happens here. Good run.
Walsam through the middle again. He's made some impact off the bench. Tackle 1 only about 5 metres out for the Nightcliff Dragons. Jaden Walker through the middle now. Carries 4 or 5 of them with him. Oh, dangerous tackle there by the Raiders. Penalty.
Didn't like it.
Well, it's back-to-back mistakes again by the Raiders, putting pressure on themselves on the goal line. See what the Nightcliff Dragons, whether they're going to take the 2 or the tap. What's the referee doing here?
He hasn't signalled that he's shooting for goal. Are they still waiting for the instruction?
Not sure.
I think they're going to kick for goal. No.
I think he might be the captain calling him out for something there, Tabsy.
Yep, kicking for goal.
Taking the 2.
Well, yeah.
You know, what are your thoughts on that, Mike, as a coach, as a former coach? And would you take the 2, or would you take the tap and keep putting the pressure on? I would. I'd be all over this.
Well, Nightcliff, it's worked for them well twice now, though. Instead of running down their tackle count, they've kicked early and they've gained the upper hand because of that. So, yeah, 2 points, it's pretty much a gift here. I saw that today, too, when Nathan Cleary took two points when I thought it would have been they would have gone for a try.
While they're lining up for the penalty goal, we've got an ice sponsor around the ground score. In the other earlier games, the men's premiership, Brothers defeated South Darwin Rabbitohs 62-0.
Successful that kick, yep.
And again for the Chemist Warehouse scoreboard, Nightcliff Dragons 8, Palmerston Raiders 6. And in the women's premiership, Litchfield Bears 18 defeated Northern Sharks 6. Thanks to iSponsor, a great sponsor of the NRL NT.
It looks like a good game. Women's Premier League's 18-6, yeah? There's not much in
Tight
that.
game, yeah.
Well, let's see what Nightcliff do here. Pretty much back, and they'll take 2 or 3, and then they'll kick again. Maybe 4. It's worked for them, so I don't know why they would change it. I think Adrian Corrie's pretty much taken over out. He's pointing around. He's talking to the boys. Yeah.
Through the middle again.
So, yeah, Palmerston are playing all their back. They're playing pretty flat, so now the wingers are dropping back.
Message has gone out from Coach Roach, obviously looking for it, and this is the opportunity that what happens. They've got to be aware of that. From the early kicks earlier on, it's forced the Raiders wingers back early, and you get the overlap, and Corrie nearly took advantage then. Tosser Corrie's been around for a while.
That experience, yeah. You can see it, he's directing. Here he comes.
Nice kick. That's a huge kick up and down. See what the Lone Ranger can do with it. Oh, he's juggled it, but he's taken it in the end. Can he return with interest?
At least he regathered it. Yeah, I think Adrian saw he's struggling, the winger there, to sort of catch that ball.
That's not what the Dragons wanted. So it was a good kick. It was a good kick chase. But again, just holding down in the ruck. Penalty.
Okay, now Palmerston's got an opportunity here.
And again, this is the arm wrestle we talk about. Strzelecki now off the ruck. Good run. Solid run. Don't know what he was whinging about to the ref there. Just take the tackle, son. Froggy Davey now. Froggy Bush, sorry.
Good drop ball on the inside. Played around.
Big Gussie Warhurst through. Oh, they've just butchered a try there.
Did all the right things.
He had a great run, good unders line run there from Big Gus, and he's just butchered the pass to the fullback Lawton. I think you can see the replay now coming through.
I think if he just softened his hands a little bit more.
The pass was just backwards. It just had to be out in front. Oh, be filthy with himself, Gus. Well, again, Dragons got an opportunity now, work their way out of their own half. Coming into the 22-minute mark of the game. This is where the fatigue starts kicking in with both sides.
That combination of Corey and David Tabuai is threatening.
Yeah. And then I think that'll definitely be a game plan by Coach Manaway to have two experienced players on one edge. One a great ball runner and one a great ball carrier.
Adrian's going to the line.
Passing game, yep.
He's going to the line and creating stuff out on the outside for that boy.
It's a tight game here so far. Today's game day partner, Mix 104.9, great sponsor. Bit of jersey grabbing there. Coach Roach wouldn't be happy with the contact there from the Raiders defence. Big Jack Cobain coming off the bench and making an impact straight away for the Palmerston Raiders.
He pretty much ran a half circle straight into the marker.
Two big boys colliding there. We love it. Corey takes it to the line again. Show and go. We just didn't have the support. The Raiders read it this time. Dragons still in good ball attack here. Crowley.
Catch.
Great footwork to the line there, Crowley. I reckon the Dragons will be trying to get him into the gym in the off-season. Puts a bit of size on with that type of footwork. It'll be dangerous. Oh, it's a dangerous forward pass there by Motlap.
A little bit of confusion on that left hand.
Yeah, I just think where he took it to the line and he did the fake, he could have given it straight away and that runner would have had the ball a little bit better. Overran the pass. It's where the patience has just got to come into the football again, building that pressure on the Raiders. You can see the fatigue setting in, the Palmerston Raiders front row there, taking a breather, hands on knees. Raiders feed to the scrum, out to Fletcher, block shape out to the fullback, out to the Lone Ranger. Can he get outside of his opponent? He does. He breaks the first tackle. Oh, Tailboy with a high tackle. He's renowned for it, Tabsy. He's got a couple in his game. Now there's words between Raiders, between the one Chuck Norris and Tailboy. They've got to keep their cool here.
There's a good shift by Palmerston. The boy Ranger on the wing here sort of got around them. He's got a bit of speed too. By the look of it.
And I think we're seeing the game plans of both teams in attack. Is it coming to the left edge through Fletcher a lot with the Raiders, and then through the right edge now with Corey for the Dragons. So here we go. There was a bit of cheap stuff there again. Tailboy coming in late. Chuck Norris, there's only one. Ran the ball, thought he was a front rower. He wants it again. He'll be saying to Tailboy, let's go again, son. This time it's big Gus's, but Gus's run, one off the ruck. Don't run sideways, son. Straighten up.
Well, he's moved it to the middle. Let's see where they shift to from here.
Froggy out of dummy half and big Jack Cobain with a little drop play there, but poor ball handling. Play on call by the referee. Well, what sort of a call was that? What do you think, Mike, there? Looked like a knock-on and
he lost it back or
well,
forward,
he's saying it's back, it's gone back, but if we're playing basketball, maybe.
Let's have a look. I know
he's changed his call. He's got a call from the touch judge on the far side. That's what a good touch judge does. Gets the calls that the referee doesn't see. Fantastic officiating. Chemist Warehouse scoreboard.
It was probably the right call.
Update, 25-minute mark of the game. Nightcliff Dragons 8, Palmerston Raiders 6. There's another game tonight, hasn't started yet, in the NRL NT Men's Premiership competition between Sharks and Bears out at Bear Park. We should be getting that game underway in the next 3 or 4 minutes, and we'll have a scoreboard update for you shortly.
Good tackle. Good
carry out of dummy half there by the Dragons. Really flat footy here. Manaway, Coach Manaway would be pulling his hair out with that. They just needed to get out of their own half, get to their kick. Poor carry. I just think they were too flat there. They've just got to get it out wider and a bit deeper with their runners.
I think it's number 12 from Palmerston, Shane Smith. Just come flying in there and he just totally put the Nightcliff player off catching the ball.
Good shape play here by the Dragons, but poor carry again. Oh, both coaches will be doing their heads in.
It's just those little things here, the ball control that are letting both teams down.
That was the great Frank Johnson's grandson, Matty Johnson. One-handed catch. Coach Roach would be filthy with him at half-time.
I think that's been Matty's forte for a long time, one-arm catches.
Is it? Well,
he used to catch plenty with one arm.
You get older, it gets harder. Nightcliff Dragons a chance now through the middle, through their big men. Nice carry, I think that's Nona.
Be good if Nightcliff could play at the ad line rather than behind it.
Yeah. Early kick again.
Kick.
Early kick again by Corrie. He's got a great boot on him.
Big kick, yeah. That's great.
Right down to the 10-metre line, and Quackerwoods returns it with interest for the Raiders.
Good tackle.
Good chase, good tackle and contact by the Dragons. Tackle one, 20 metres out.
That's the most effective play.
And here he is again, the Lone Ranger. This is what he did in the grand final last year. He interjects himself through the game. When the top forwards are tired, he comes through the middle. Johnson again is his little forte, skipping out of dummy half. The unfit Smith, Shane, good carry, looking for a quick play of the ball now. Can the Raiders play off the back of that? Good shape out to Lawton, out to the Ranger again, but it was a poor pass. And
yeah, I think he should have played through the hands rather than throw the long ball. Like, it might look fancy, but it's not effective.
Fifth and last, poor pass from dummy half. Fletcher under pressure here. Will he get his kick away? Good dummy. He's taken out late there for sure. It's a penalty. Oh, Nightcliff just didn't need to do that. They had the coverage back there. Easy regather. They probably could have been straight into good ball attack.
Wasn't a bad kick, like it was in space.
It's a nice little option by Fletcher, but I can guarantee you Coach Roach won't be happy with the completion though. Poor pass from dummy half on the fifth. Could have put Nightcliff under a lot of pressure. Well, they've got another chance here. At 28 metres out. Tap from the right side. Johnson to Walsh to Smith. Nice carry, finds his front. Looking for a quick play of the ball again. Froggy out of dummy half. He's creative, isn't he? Here he goes. Very experienced player. Played for many clubs in NRL NT competition over the years.
Beautiful show and go. Good ball.
Forward for sure.
I think he's going to let it go.
Well,
he found space and offloaded to the. Is that a front row?
That's big Ross Larson coming off the bench with big Jack Cobain. They've made an impact, those two lads.
He found beautiful space. It just opened up for him.
You can see Shirley Strawn. He gets a tackle a metre out, but he gets a nice quick play of the ball. And again, Froggy out of dummy half. Froggy Bush. Out to Walsh. That's forward, a mile forward. How'd they miss that?
Walsh looked all right to me, mate. Looked good.
Walsh with the pass. He took the option, took the risk. It's come off. Palmerston Raiders now leading 10-8 at the 30-minute mark of the game. It's an interesting game, Mike, so far.
That was a good support play by the front rower then.
Oh, definitely. It would have been on, but I just think the early poor pass put the half under pressure, and he just wanted to get the ball away, one shoulder Walsh.
Yeah, I think both teams, when they get down to the opposition's 20-metre zone, they're both dangerous with the ball. But it's that simple completion rate running out of all of your tackles. And
Fletcher for the kick, Mike. Oh, hit the post and bounced out.
I think the kicking game from both teams has been pretty good too.
So again, the Chemist Warehouse scoreboard update remains the same. Palmerston Raiders 10, Nightcliff Dragons 8, 30-minute mark of the game. We're into junk time now, Mike. This is where the back end of each half, both teams usually get fatigued and the mistakes usually happen.
This is where resilience steps forward.
And again, we've got to try just happen. Can the Raiders get out of their own half and get to their kick? What odds? Oh, look at the runner that's just come out with a tee for the Nightcliff Dragons, the one and only, the great Sammy Irwin, former NRL player with the Titans.
And was a great player, Sammy.
Coached by yourself as a junior, Mike?
Yeah, but like
I'd say you'd take a lot of credit for him getting into the NRL, would you?
No, at the end of the day, it's him. He was
Good run.
He was the person who got himself there.
Good run by Big Jack Cobain by the Raiders, straight through the middle there. Shirley Strawn again. His carries have been strong tonight for the Raiders.
Very good.
He's just got to find his front and get that quick play of the ball, though.
He's that known nonsense.
Oh, Johnson again with his little runs out of dummy half. That's the benefit of an experienced player coming back.
Still got a bit of speed too, Matty.
Maybe over 10, Mike, but I'm not sure if he'd go any quicker over 20 or 30. Oh, Johnson with a dummy. He won't pass. There he goes. He just carries a strong. Fifth and last tackle now for the Raiders. 30 metres out from the Dragons' try line. Out to Fletcher again. He's running the show out here at the moment. Straight through to the fullback, Lorden just couldn't get it. And the Dragons on the attack now. Out of their own half, 22 metres out.
I think that, the Dragons needed that. Now they need to hold on to the ball. They're all struggling here.
Tackle one, little scoot.
Here we go.
The rugby union tactics are coming out here now from the fullback Crowley. He's a great rugby union player. I'm pretty sure his teammates will be saying, mate, just take the ball and play it so we can get a quick play of the ball.
Come on, boys, put your hand up.
Oh,
there we go.
Oh, no.
That's just pure fatigue.
Yep, like we said, back end of each half. About 7 minutes to go in the first half, and the fatigue, you can see the hands on heads with a lot of the Dragons players and the Raiders players. And just mental errors there. Silly knock on from dummy half and just putting the team under pressure.
Well,
again, it's just individual, and again, it wasn't the best play of the ball, but shouldn't be making mistakes like that. The old line, the coach killer will come out again. Well, Raiders have got the opportunity now. Scrum 22 metres out. Lone Ranger's about to take it from first off the scrum. Here he goes.
They've already got an
What will Lone Ranger do? Goes himself. Nice little run. Be looking for a quick play of the ball.
Get up, mate.
Froggy Bush in there. What will he do from dummy half? Shirley Strawn, great fan. Two defenders off, three defenders off. Takes another one with him. As he got over the line. Oh, great try there by Shirley Strawn.
It wasn't fancy, it was just pure determination.
Just bumping players off like they just weren't there, swatting them away like flies. I don't think Coach Manoa would be real happy with that defence. You know, and the Dragons held the player down, Lone Ranger, but Froggy Danger Froggy just comes out, boom, one, Shirley Tooth, great footwork, three, goes again to the hooker, he's gone, and carries two over with him. Oh, great try. Great strength.
That was just pure will and determination, yeah. And poor effort.
Well,
but they are fatigued. Like you can see that they're quite fatigued out there.
And I think it was back-to-back sets again that the Palmerston Raiders had. And the Dragons just making mistakes in their own half just cost you when you've got to defend your line all the time.
Yeah, they haven't had much ball in the last probably 10 minutes, Nightcliff.
They've been stuck in their own half.
And they're like all that defence has fatigued them big time.
Well, Fletcher gets a kick conversion for Palmerston Raiders in the Chemist Warehouse scoreboard update. Palmerston Raiders 16, Nightcliff Dragons 8.
5 minutes to half time.
Yep, and again, they did it last try, and I think the injection of the outside backs from Palmerston Raiders is really helping the getting out of their own half with their carries, and Quackawoots and Ranger, the Lone Ranger, their carries have been great out of their own 20.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can just see like the tide's turning in a little bit here.
Well, Dragons have got to hold on now and get through to half-time for the last 5 minutes. Nice deep kick there by the Nightcliff Dragons.
Good catch.
Strzelecki straight into Corrie. Corrie with his left shoulder. He's renowned for a left shoulder hit. Nice contact. Blake Bromley, nice carry there again through the middle, and it's one out footy, but he's lost the football. Dragons just couldn't pick it up, but they'll get the feed for the scrum. And it's the coach killer. How many times have I said it, Mike? Teams just cannot get out of their own half from a try. I'd love to see the stats over the years. It is ridiculous in Darwin how teams cannot get to their kick after scoring a try. Unbelievable.
I used to wonder why I used to do so much contact with the ball.
I just think they like defending sometimes, some of these teams. Crazy.
Yeah, do more defence than attack work. Yeah.
And I think both coaches at half-time will be surely saying we need to be better control with the football. Corrie out to the half air. Crowley back on the inside. Nice carry for the Dragons on tackle one. About 24 metres out from the Raiders try line. Thrashing around like a fish that's just been caught.
Yeah, that sort of just wastes time. Just get ahead, go ahead.
Big 12 there, big Fijian lad. Poasa, how do you say his surname there again? Mike, you said it before.
Rakulyawa.
The hooker's now turned into a running forward, so they might have a change here. Dragons hooker's running it like a front rower. Out to Corrie again. Corrie takes the time, turns it back into Warhop.
Good defence. Good movement by Corrie too. And he's dropped it.
Oh, no.
Penalty.
Got a penalty. The two big boys again. Warhop and Ross. Ross Larson for the Raiders. Taking the tap this time.
If they get a quick play the ball and put a shift onto the left, they were in there with a chance here.
Spread out to the left. Another forward carry though.
They've still got numbers. They got through like 5-on-3 out here.
Poasa for the Dragons.
Ball, that's it.
Oh, poor carry. Poor pass.
It only had to just find hands, but it found no one.
Tackle 3 now. 15 metres out for the Dragons. Oh, shot out of the line. Shirley Strawn again. He's been all over the place. Good in defence and attack. Oh, there's a knock-on from Dummy Haas. Again, that's just the crucial mistakes. Just at the times when they don't need it at the moment, Dragons. And I think Raiders, they'd be thankful that's happened.
They're just not giving themselves any opportunity to mount any real pressure on the opposition. To be able to create something that will help them score a try. It's just ball control. Probably a little bit more structure too.
Oh,
it's at the half time.
It's early. The referee's called it. It's early though.
Oh.
Timekeeper's not right, obviously. Yeah, Fletcher just takes the tackle. Yeah. So half time in the NRL NT Men's Premiership competition round 3 game between Nightcliff Dragons and Palmerston Raiders. The Chemist Warehouse half-time scoreboard. Palmerston Raiders 16, Nightcliff Dragons 8. Interesting first half, Mike. Just about to start the second half of the NRL NT Men's Premiership competition round 3 game between the Nightcliff Dragons and the Palmerston Raiders. Today's game day partner, Mix 104.9, great sponsor. There are other sponsors that go through with the NRL NT, I sponsor. Ready for the kick-off in the second half, Mike, what are you expecting?
I'm just like hoping that the coaches, and I think they would have talked about it, just it's ball control here. Like it's 16-8 to Palmerston, so Nightcliff is still in the game if they can get their ball control under control. We're
underway, and straight away that's just not the start we wanted from the Dragons.
Like
it's tough from the referees with those ones, but I mean if you're in front of the kick, you're in front of the kicker. But again, he's calling the right edge out, who wouldn't have been involved in the tackle, and you've got to wonder sometimes what goes through their heads. players and referees. But Palmerston Raiders on the attack straight away. Tap taken. Big Gus takes a hit up, finds his front well. Just get up, Gus.
Yeah, he's trying to milk a penalty.
Into Smithy, Shane Smith, the unfit Smith.
Yep,
good run though, but he's been very good tonight, very strong. Second efforts again, and these are the double-up penalties that Nightcliff just don't need.
It wasn't necessary. He just actually said, here, take a penalty.
Good tactics here by Coach Roach. He started the more creative dummy half in Froggy Bush, and the normal hooker, Dave Russell, must be playing out of the back at 13. Interesting concept by Roach. Nice little drop play to the fit Smith. Stephen looking again and find his front. Bush straight to Fletcher. Drop play again to Bromley. Great tackle there.
Beautiful tackle.
Cut him down in half. Oh, it's a great quick play. The ball off the back of it. Fletcher looking to crash over.
And he's over.
That has just come off the back of two very fast play the balls by the Raiders.
Simple basic
Simple footy.
Yeah.
Correct, Mike. Well done.
It's just the speed, and they just can't keep up with the speed of that.
The big lovely Blake Fletcher.
Yeah, that offside at the kickoff, very costly.
Yeah, again. Unfortunately, you can see the replay here, the Chemist Warehouse.
Nice drop play. He ran a good line. He came back inside.
It was a great tackle. They just didn't get on top of him and hold him down, did they?
And there's another good play the ball.
Quick play the ball by Bromley. Play it off the back of it. Fletcher, show and go. Corrie, costly mistake there. Costly missed. He should have made that tackle. But great awareness by Fletcher.
Tackling with arms is never going to be effective enough, especially that close to the line. Need to use your shoulder, get in and make contact and stick on them.
Be the start Coach Roach will be looking for.
Definitely, yeah. How long have we gone?
Minute.
2 minutes, 40 seconds.
Again, like you said, it's just those mistakes. And I think you'll find if we look back at all the points scored so far by Raiders tonight have probably come off the back of mistakes, unfortunately, with the Dragons. Kick by Fletcher. This time he gets the chocolates.
But yeah, off mistakes, but you still got to do the work, and those little things like quick play the ball, like nice little drop plays, but once again, getting to your feet, playing the ball fast, it just creates speed, and speed's very hard to counteract when you're not moving fast or thinking fast enough.
So again, the Chemist Warehouse scoreboard update. Palmerston Raiders 22, Nightcliff Dragons 8. Kick-off by Crowley. He's gone the short one. Good little goal. He's done well. Again, the Raiders are asleep. Oh, they've stripped the ball, but the tackle was completed. Big and strong. Davey Russell. He's got a good penalty in him, Davey. Yeah, puts his hand up. Thanks, boys. Good one. Players will be loving that. Injured player down. Crowley. Great desperation. Might have hurt himself out of that, but he's got the ball back, and now the Dragons will be on the attack, and with a penalty kick, can guarantee Corrie will drive this deep into the corner. Tosser Corrie's got one of the best kicks in Darwin football.
So now, yeah, this is a reverse spin of what just happened before, isn't it?
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, they made good yardage up to the 10 metres out. Tackle number 2, get to the ground.
Just dropping off the tackles here, Raiders. Quick play the ball. Dummy half out, shoots out. No runners though. Good.
Who's looking?
Corrie looking for a short side play here. It's gone back to the open drop play. A big walk up going through the middle. Good run. Good low tackle there too by the Fitzsmith.
No, he's never
just a settled play there. Fifth and last tackle. What can the Dragons produce here? Corrie, what's he got in a bag of tricks? Oh, a little bit too deep. It was a nice kick, just overdid it. And again, that's now going to be a 7 tackle set here. Bromley, good urgency, bringing the ball back straight through the middle with a step. The former centre, turned back rower. He's been out with 3 weeks with a hamstring injury. He's come back strongly tonight, and the Lone Ranger just keeps taking it up.
Once again, it's that speed
thing. Good. Look at that. Quick play the ball off the back of it. Froggy goes. Out to one shoulder Walsh. Big and strong, playing lock now instead of hooker. Runs the ball like a front rower. Did he drop that? No. Plays on.
It, yeah.
One shoulder. Off to Gus. Finds his front well. Got to get that quicker play of the ball out to Fletcher. The Fitzsmith through the middle. Look at that. Finds his front every time. NT Titans representative player. Bush again out to Fletcher. Oh, they didn't hold him in the tackle. He offloads back to Bush through the middle.
Good try.
Who's gone over there? Who was that? Was that big and strong? Davey Russell. I think it was. Great support play by the Raiders there. Again, the quick play of the balls, and then the desperation from Fletcher off the ground with a second effort.
No,
this is where it comes. Has he not given it?
No.
Oh, knock on or a forward pass somewhere along the line. It was a good play though. Look at that, off the back, the quick play of the ball. Yeah. The fullback trailing through. Fletcher just didn't get held. Gets up again, and then the push forward by Bush. He's carved him tonight, and the hookers working together, and big and strong will be filthy. He didn't score that. He will be devastated.
Like, it was a good play by Palmerston. Once again, it was the speed of the play of the ball and the movement. So
great run by Crowley.
No
Crowley won off the ruck from the scrum. He is playing way above his weight.
Good. Find the ground quick. Just there. That's how you got to do it.
Through the middle now. Here we go with the Dragons. The big front rower there.
Great run, but
I think that might be Nona, or he's dropped the ball.
Yeah, lack of respect for the football. Like, he made a great run, but it's just his ball control is what let him down.
Johnson out of dummy half with a nothing play.
Good tackle.
Good quick play of the ball though off the back of it. Bush out to dummy half to Fletcher on the left edge. Through to Strzelecki.
Bit of defence.
Bush again, drop play again with the Fitzsmith, but that was read well by the Nightcliff markers. Quick play of the ball again. They really got to slow these play the balls down, Dragons. Out to one shoulder Walsh.
Good ball.
Out to Lawton, the fullback, and go.
Well,
Johnson Rusty usually doesn't pass, so I think that might have been the first ball that Quackowicz has received from his inside centre there. And
I tell you, like, the ball was in the right position. It's just the winger was maybe a little bit too far back, but it was good ball movement by Palmerston. They got some good, like, they're looking good on the edges. Palmerston.
I just think the patience isn't there this stage of the season, Mike, is it, with many teams, you know, where they're still getting their combinations?
Yeah, I think, the more work they do, they look dangerous. Palmerston out wide. That's better. He's made the yardage this time, and he's held onto the... Oh, no, he's lost it again.
We've got a sponsor around the ground score update from the other men's premiership game getting played out at Bears Park. Northern Sharks 6, Litchfield Bears yet to score. Tight game out there, Mike, and they've been going half an hour now. So that'd be an interesting game out there. Sharks are in good form, Bears are in good form.
6-0, yeah.
6-0, yeah.
Started telling us that defence is really good, or there's a lot of drop ball too. Nice little play.
The Lone Ranger back on the inside. Yeah, I'm not sure about that play. I reckon his value is back on the outside, isn't it? With his pace.
Yeah, but like he's dropped on the inside, but he actually wasn't looking for any, like, just having a look at the way he ran.
Oh, good hard carry there by Warhurst.
If that boy looks for
big
space,
Gus with a quick play of the ball off the back of it. Bush through to Strzelecki. Yeah. Strzelecki, nice run through the middle, tackle 3, 15 metres out. Penalty, holding down. Well, you know, I think Dragons would probably prefer that, even though it was tackle 3. If they're going to hold them down, that's what they need to do. Oh, I'd be putting the pressure on. Go forward, son. The Fitzsmith, did he just get around a shepherd there? Warhurst in the way, or Fitzsmith just got in his way. Out to one shoulder Walsh. Shirley Strawn through the middle again. Hit and spin. Jeez, he's strong, isn't he? Look at him go. Great. Oh, he's over. Has he dropped that? Or is it a try? Has he scored? He scored.
He's given up.
Oh, he's got a double for the night. Shirley Strawn again just bumping off plays at will.
Just straightening up play and going forward, yeah.
What's he doing on an edge? He's through the middle. He's playing everywhere tonight. Great effort.
I'm wondering if he's locked in the move or he's got a roving role in the team, yeah.
Have a look at the play again. There's a replay. Gets rid of the centre, the 4, Shirley Strawn. Look at him, one carry into there, just takes him over. He's so strong. Look at it. Oh, great try.
He's got a good skill set. You see how he changed the ball from his left hand to his right hand then?
Yeah, he's come through. Yeah. He's come through a pretty good system, and his father and uncle are great footballers as well, local footballers, Chris and Mark Shirley. And young able Shirley Strawn went down to Parramatta and played a couple of years with the SG Ball, and then I think reserve grade for Parramatta, and he played it then another year or two in the New South Wales Cup. So he's been through good systems. He's come back to Darwin. Yeah. Got a great carry on him. He's got a great rig on him too. Have a look at it.
Yeah, he's got
it's a fair rig.
His skill set's pretty good too.
Upper body strength.
Yeah.
Fletcher now to add the extras.
So now they got a bit of a jump now, Palmerston.
Look at the runner.
They have been the more dominant
Look at the runner for Dragons. Irwin. Pretty boy Irwin from the NRL. He is looking good. Fletcher for the kick now. Add the extras for the Raiders. Oh,
great kick.
Oh, he's hit the woodwork again. How much closer can he get? Chemist Warehouse scoreboard update again. Palmerston Raiders 26, Nightcliff Dragons 8.
It's all right. They all hit the uprights at some stage. Nathan Cleary hit it once today too.
All the greats do, don't they, Mike? They do. And again, thank you for today's game day partner, Mix 104.9, one of the best radio stations going around in the Northern Territory, if not Australia.
Yeah.
Thanks also to the NRL NT media partners, NRL.com and Kick Digital. Nice big kick by Motlap again. Oh, the Lone Ranger. He's everywhere, the Ranger. Look at him go. He makes a semi-break. He's on the outside. Oh, he's just let the ball go. What was that?
He's holding the ball up above his shoulder.
What is going on? He still thinks he's playing rugby union.
Like ball security. Like grip.
Well, finally the Dragons.
Yeah. It's been a while since they've been
Get some ball in, good ball attack here on tackle 2, 20 metres out. What can they produce? Push forward, son. Oh, no. Oh, it's just frustrating, and you can see the players' reactions. They're all frustrated. They're trying, but you drop the ball this much and you defend this much, it just compounds at the back end of each half and the scoreboard blows out. They've really just got to muscle up here. Really put the pressure back on the Raiders.
Now they've got to defend again, like it's been defence.
Raiders through Johnson, straight off the scrum.
Straightened that up nicely, Matty did. Okay, Matty.
Shirley Strawn through the middle, one off the ruck. Nice carry again, nice strong carry.
Yeah.
Second effort by the Raiders.
Does the basics well. Oh, there you go.
Big Ross through the middle. Big Ross Larson's been strong coming off the bench. One shoulder washed, little unders ball to the unfit Smith. Tries to get up quickly for a quick play of the ball.
And gets the penalty out.
Well played there by Smith. He's just coming into the game. Actually, I reckon the game's coming back to his pace, and he's getting more and more involved. Oh, he's coming off for a rest now. Good minutes, though, from the unsmith.
Their ability to play the ball fast is just destroying Nightcliff at the moment.
Let's see what they've got here. 10 metres out. Johnson goes himself. Nightcliff are caught asleep here. Didn't come off the line.
It reminds me of Spencer Liu, who did that run today for Penrith.
Yeah, they're just caught napping their Dragons, just not switched on, not coming off the line. Johnson with a quick tap, straight through, nearly went untouched.
I think the coach can be very happy with the performance by Palmerston this half. Like their ball control, they play the ball, they've got like punching through the middle and then they're shifting to the edges. It's all working for them.
Johnson on his return, he'll be happy with that. Fletcher looking to convert with the update. We've got...
How old's Matty now? 30?
31, 32.
Yeah.
Ageing gracefully. We've got an update from the NRL. The NRL Dolphins. We have players from the Dolphins in town in the Northern Territory tomorrow, visiting remote communities, Catherine, Elliott and Daly Water. We've got some well-known players there too, Sam Tagatese, Herman SESA, Edric Lee.
Hamasai, Tabo,
Fido as well. So they've got some quality coming players and they'd be doing some clinics. And
scored again today, like...
Fletcher with the kick. This time he scrapes it inside the right upright. Fletcher's starting to get his eye back in. Chemist Warehouse.
He's got a very good kicking technique, that boy.
Scoreboard update. Starting to blow out a little bit now in the game. 56-minute mark. Palmerston 32. Nightcliff Dragons 8.
Nightcliff just need to hold the ball for a few sets. They've been unable to complete their sets and just put them under pressure. It's fatigued them immensely.
Dragons kick off again. Blake Bromley.
Palmerston's got their tails up now.
Nice quick scoot out of there by Quackawooch.
Everything's going well for them, yeah.
I sponsor around the ground. Score update in the other men's Premiership game. Northern Sharks versus Litchfield Bears out of Bear Park. 6-all. Very close to half-time. 6-all. Great game out there, Mike.
Yeah, that sounds pretty close, like there's not much in it.
I don't think you can get much in it when it's 6-all, Mike. Pretty close. Fletcher goes himself, show and go. He's got a bit of that in him tonight. Starting to get his confidence up and running the ball a lot more now, Fletcher. Bush from dummy half. Oh, nice pick-up.
Yeah.
Nice pick-up by the Dragons. Young Crowley through the middle again. He's having a go, this young fella.
The idea wasn't bad, kicking down that blind side for the boy. Look, there's no one else down there, so...
Good play the ball. This is where the big fellas have got to stand up here for Dragons. They've got the two smallest blokes running the football. They've got to play off the back of it now. Where's the forwards coming through? Good skirt again by Crowley. He's been outstanding for Nightcliff at the back tonight. His involvement's been good.
He's put his body on the line, that's why. Here we go. Go forward, mate.
That's the other tailboy boy.
I'd like to see him just go forward instead of trying to use his feet. That's a good run.
That's the big 12 coming through there, Paisua. Dragons playing off the back of this now. It's been a good set. Getting to their kick now. Corey, good dummy. Gets his kick away. Hurried. I think they'll be happy with that. At least they got out of their half and got to their kick.
They completed, yep. Put the ball out. Give themselves a break.
Again with this new ruling where we don't have scrums anymore with a kick out, really test teams in the Darwin competition early in the season.
Do you think that really suits our style of football up here?
I think they need to do it, Mike. I think it really forces teams to get fitter and play to the new rules that are in the game.
And that's the issue that worries me, getting fitter. Yeah.
Well, they've got to get used to it.
Go Matty, playing without a jumper.
Great tat in the back there by Frank Johnson's great grandson, Matt Johnson. The Lone Ranger's just been outstanding with his runs tonight. And here comes, I reckon, the player of the ground so far is Shirley Strawn. He's just been outstanding tonight. Another carry. It'd be interesting to see stats with carries and the yardage he's made.
Very good.
One shoulder Walsh out to his halfback combination. And the Lone Ranger, overran it. Fletcher's taken a hit there. He's took the ball to the line. He copped a little whack as he offloaded, but
put his body on the line there. I thought it was a good pass.
I thought it was a flat ball, probably a bit flatter than the one they gave a try in the first half. But anyway, got a couple of plays down now for the Dragons. The fatigue and the injury starting to set in.
We've got 20 minutes to go.
Chemist Warehouse scoreboard. Palmerston 32, Nightcliff Dragons 6.
It's going to be a big test for Nightcliff these last 20 minutes. Hopefully they can get some ball and complete some sets and get some good field position.
They've just got to regroup here. 20 minutes to go, still in the game. Long time to go. Can see they're battling now. We've got a couple of players down, few on the haunched over, so the fatigue's in. This is where they've just got to get that resilience now and work hard and try and get to their kick and get out of their own half. And on the flip side, the Raiders now, they've just got to muscle up, still making mistakes. I think Coach Roach will be happy with the intent on their plays and getting to their structure and shape, but just not coming off all the time clinically yet.
You know what I like about this game, Merck? I haven't seen any hip drops here.
Hip drops. Stupidest tackle ever, and I don't even think it's not even a thing. I think it's a myth. Anyway, we'll let the NRL deal with that.
Yeah,
I haven't seen any in the NRL NT comp because we're better than that.
Yeah, it's been good because no one's gone to the sin bin.
No.
Which can determine the outcome of games.
Ridiculous. Again, our game day partner, thanks to Mix 104.9, fantastic sponsor of NRL NT. I sponsor, another fantastic sponsor as well for the NRL NT. It's fantastic looking around this ground, Mike, with all the signage and the sponsorship around the grounds, and McDonald's and Forex and Powerade and Dabsco and all these fantastic businesses that just give back to the NRL NT and to the sport of rugby league in the Northern Territory.
The facilities, you can never knock the facilities in the Northern Territory.
Crowley again from the scrum. He's been huge for the Dragons tonight. I thought his carries have just been unbelievable.
Done a lot of hard work. Yeah. He's taken he's been bashed up tonight.
Yep. He's going well. He's still going. He's haunched over at the moment. Corey now with his experience out to an edge. They've got a front row forward. Good carry there for the Dragons. Who's that running? Is that Nona, I think? Oh.
I'm not sure whether that boy's hurt his ankle or his knee there.
That's Shirley Strawn down, the 13. Stretcher by the look of it. It doesn't look like it's a good injury. Medics are coming out now to have a look. Hopefully the player's all right. We don't like to see this by anyone.
He went straight down there and then there, straight away.
Not sure if we're going to get a replay, but they're called for a stretcher, so it's a bad injury. Time's been called off.
Is he pointing to his ankle, that guy?
Looks like a knee or an ankle, Mike. He's calling, and the medics have.
That's a shame.
He's been superb tonight.
He's been very good.
He's probably the player of the game so far.
Well, he does.
Very sad.
He does all the basics very well. That makes a huge difference in the game, or in your game. It's not looking good with a stretcher out there. So yeah, the facilities, like I've seen some of the best facilities in the Northern Territory. Like they just have the government's spent really well, and like this whole area here, which we know is like a hub of all the sports.
In the Northern Territory, in the Darwin area.
It's brilliant, yeah.
Another eye sponsor around the grounds scoreboard update in the other men's Premiership game. Northern Sharks versus Litchfield Bears out at Bear Park. Still 6-all. Tight game. I think that would be half time by now.
Do you reckon that's a bash up? Sounds to me like they're bashing each other.
Well, I think that'll be probably the two form teams at the moment in the competition, Mike, and two undefeated teams at that, I believe, too. So they'll be ripping in, and be an interesting game to see.
6-all scoreline just seems to emphasise it's a defensive type game, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But we're only assuming here.
Yeah, but I think that's probably because they're probably two of the better prepared teams in the men's Premiership competition, and it's showing with them those two teams sitting at the top of the ladder.
Yeah.
It's just not good news at all for Palmerston Raiders with Abel Shirley. Hopefully he's going to be all right.
I think you're right, Megan. He's probably been the best. Well, he has been the best player on the field. Well, we're still delayed here. This looks like it could be serious.
They've got him onto the stretcher now, which is good news, and hopefully they can treat him as quickly as possible. The recovery is a short time we don't like to see any players injured in our game. Unfortunately, we do get them.
Wow.
He's been outstanding tonight, young Shirley Strawn.
It's great to see too, like, we have trained people who can handle these situations when they happen on the football field.
The volunteers around NRL with all clubs are fantastic, and you look at that sportsmanship there by both clubs carrying the young player off, and that's a credit to both sides, the Nightcliff Dragons and the Palmerston Raiders, on all their trainers helping out. And no one likes to see injuries. Unfortunate part of the game. Nightcliff Dragons playing the ball again. We're back underway with the game, Mike. Now, again, Nightcliff, they've really got to get to their kick and start building some pressure. And I think that delay in the game might help Dragons. Not the best kick there by Corrie, but will they get it back with 6 again or not? What's the referee called? He's called touch, but he hasn't signalled 6 again yet. Run through the middle forward there. I think that's Nona for the Dragons. Turtle on his back. Will there be a penalty? He's working him over.
He's definitely worked him over. Yeah.
Big and strong. Davey Russell's got that in his game. Good, tough run there in defence as well from Bromley and Russell. It's the 21 there. Mara for the Dragons. Out to the edges there. 4. Jackson Smith.
They nearly ran each other
onto the young Turbo boy.
Stayed in, so.
Good attacking option here for the Dragons. 20 metres out. What will they do? Out to the 9s, turn into a run. They've made a switch there from the hooker. The 7's playing in the 9 role now, and the 9s are running forward. 7 goes with a little rubber kick through, and Lawton, the fullback for Raiders, takes it easy. Quick play the ball there. Bromley from his own quarter.
It was good to see Nightcliff complete that set.
Yep.
It's good.
Build the pressure. Raiders now tackle 2 out on their own 20. Johnson again. It's his little pet run straight out of dummy half. Easy yards there. Quick play of the ball with the opposite winger. Quackerwords getting driven back there by the 4. Jackson Smith for the Dragons. The Lone Ranger takes it again. He's been strong too for the Raiders. I don't know how many carries he's done, but he's been outstanding to take the relief on the forwards. Another good run by the outside backs. One shoulder Walsh with a big kick downfield. The Dragons take it comfortably. Return the ball with interest. Good kick chase there by at least 2 players, Fletcher and Gus Warhurst. Crowley now out to his support player for the Dragons. Tackle 2, 22 metres out from their own line. A lot of walking back now again by the Dragons. They've just got to push through this hard period.
Control the ball.
Fletcher shooting out of the line there. Probably don't want your halfback doing that all the time, but good pressure he put on. Yeah. Poor pass there from dummy half for the Dragons. Tabsy with his strength gets the offload to a nothing position player.
They're just going nowhere at the moment.
Tackle 4 for Dragons. They just got to punch it through the middle. Corrie with a long cutout pass. Lucky tip on there to the 9. Joshua Austin.
They had numbers too.
He's been strong when he's running the football, Austin.
Still got numbers on the side.
Corrie with the kick on 5th and last. Lone Ranger.
Boom.
Oh, they've just mucked it up between themselves, Lawton and the Lone Ranger. Coach Roach won't be pulling whatever hair he's got left, and he's got a beard, but I'm not sure what he's got in his hair, but there won't be much left after this game.
I think a little bit of communication there would have been good, but like they're both like committed to the ball, so just running, got in each other's way.
And those two lads play rugby union for South Darwin as well, and play a lot of A-grade football together, Lone Ranger and young Lawton. And you know, I'm surprised they made that mistake because they've got a good knowledge of each other's games, but Lone Ranger probably had to sit, and Lawton probably might have just gotten his way there, I think. But again, Nightcliff Dragons is the opportunity they need. 20 metres out with a scrum, attacking scrum. What can they do? Can guarantee Corrie will have his fingerprints all over this set play. Crowley in the dummy half. What's he going to do? Will he go himself or get a running forward here? He's gone to dummy half. The 9. Austin runs the football. Nice strong run. Looking for a quick play. The ball off the back of it here. They've got a right edge set up. Oh, dropped it.
Yeah, I think the Palmerston player had his hand in there, but he got away with it.
Oh, was that the fit Smith? He was too. It was Stephen Smith, the fit one. You can see the unfit one standing beside him there. Stephen Smith with the experience might have just got a little hand in there. We're not going to see a replay, but again, it's just poor ball control. Oh, who's got the feed here? No, yeah, it's a Raiders feed.
Like they were working to the middle there to try something. But
the big, lovely Fletcher.
Not there.
While we're waiting for the feed, Chemist Warehouse scoreboard update. Palmerston 32, Nightcliff Dragons 8. 14 minutes to go in the game.
Got numbers here.
Good carry through there, through the middle there.
It's a Chucky. Like a shift there was on.
There's only one Chuck Norris, and he's everywhere tonight. Running off his halfback. One shoulder Walsh. They've been a good combination tonight. One shoulder. He's back in form. It's his first game for a couple of weeks.
Good yardage. Straight.
Froggy Bush onto the Fitzsmith. Fitzsmith gets to his feet. Oh, he's held down, pulled down. No, off the back of it. Lawton goes from dummy half, straight through the middle of the defence. Offloads to Johnson. Johnson through the centre of the round. He just can't. He never passes. Pass the ball, Johnson. 5th and last. What will they do here? Will Bush go himself? Gets it out to Lawton, the fullback. Oh, well done. 6 to go. Played out there by Dragons.
Still on.
Good desperation here.
We need to just shift it. It's on here.
One shoulder Walsh goes himself with a little fumble.
Good defence by Nightcliff there.
Froggy Bush. Oh, he's gone himself. Have they sucked it in? No. Good defence by Nightcliff Dragons. Desperate. Bush slow to his feet. Little inside ball to the... Is that the Fitzsmith? He's held up, held short. Bush, out to one shoulder Walsh, out to big lovely Fletcher, out to the centre. Oh, Lone Ranger. God.
The idea was right, but the execution let them down.
It's a bit more depth, I think, there, because he was under pressure there, the centre. Who was the centre? Was that Norris? It was Norris. Only one Chuck. Yeah, he just had to be a little bit deeper, didn't he? He's filthy with himself too, Lone Ranger.
Nightcliff are out on their feet here.
Yeah. They're struggling to keep into the game. They just got to keep rolling through, and this will be a good resilience period for them in the back end of the last 12 or so minutes, Mike. Yeah. If they can get through without letting Raiders score again, I think Coach Manaway would be happy with that. To finish the game strong.
It's a good run.
Good tackle by the unfit Smith. Well done. Not sure where they're going here. Dragons out to their edge with the 2. Young tail boy. The other tail boy.
Just need to go forward. Here he comes. That's what you want. They could work on him going forward with a quick play the ball, getting to his front instead of on his back all the time, and like It could go further down.
Corrie, big kick there with the 30. Off the 30. Lone Ranger takes it on the full. Returns it with interest. Will he get around his winger? No. Well tackled there by the Dragons winger.
He's looking to get on the outside of him too.
Yeah. There's only one Chuck Norris. Scoots out of dummy half. Good carry. Good tackle by Corrie, and he's forced the mistake. The old worry, the two old experienced players there. Tosser Corrie and only one Chuck Norris. He'll be filthy, Chuck.
He will, because he had an option to pass then, but he took it himself. So.
Yeah. Another opportunity for the Nightcliff Dragons here.
Excuse me.
Well, bless you, Mike. Please excuse my commentary partner there sneezing into the microphone.
Sorry, it's
well done.
That Darwin ear.
Well, we're in an aircon, Mike. Come on, cut it out. Oh, nice play there from... he's well done. Crowley on to Tailboy. The Kaz Tailboy, this one is. The Kaz representative player Tailboy. The other Tailboy's on the other wing. Oh, he's just got to get that silly aggression out of his game. He's a good player, Tabsy, but he just can't get sucked into that while they've got the football.
To his defence, they were trying to drag him over the sideline. I think the referee called to play the ball.
Well, if they get the penalty here, all good. Or if it's a play the ball. You just don't want to be giving away penalties when you've got the football, though, do you, Mike?
No.
What we call them? Another coach killer.
What's he doing? He's listening to the
touch judge because he couldn't see it himself.
Maybe in a better position. Well, let's see what he decides.
Have they stopped the clock? The clock's still running. God.
Just going to make him play it, is he? Yeah, play on.
Oh, after all that. Yep, could have just said it 3 minutes ago.
Let's see if they have a push and shove afterwards. No.
Nah, of course not. Dragons on the attack now, 40 metres out from the Raiders line. In the good ball. Get up and play it, son. Good pressure there. Shot out of the line there by big Gus Warhurst.
You can see, Palmerston have pushed right in on them, look.
Corrie to the line. Goes himself, show and go. Oh, one shoulder. Walsh holds on with that one shoulder. Well done. Unfit Smith finishes the tackle off with Walsh.
Wasn't far off going through there, Adrian. Just didn't have long enough arms.
Good tough run there from the Dragons. This will be about tackle 5, what it is. 5th and last from the referee. Hand up. What are they going to do? What's their option here? Looking for a repeat. It's a bobble there from Lawton at fullback. Good strong carry back though. Well done. Diffuse a difficult situation there. Raiders one out footy. Norris again takes a good strong carry. Good defence by the Dragons.
Tackle, yeah. Hit him.
Proggy Bush onto the Fitzsmith. He just keeps running, this fella.
Whoa.
Oh, good carry. Earned the penalty there.
That's what Palmerston have been doing very well all night.
Is he injured now, the Fitzsmith? He does look like he's copped an injury on his knee. Or the old cramping, Mike. Back into the game with about 7 minutes to go.
Yep.
Cramp and fatigue has set firmly in with both sides.
But they go forward and they play the balls and that have been excellent. From Palmerston, it's troubled Nightcliff all night. They haven't been able to keep up with it.
No. Lone Ranger onto one Norris. Onto Strzelecki. Breaks the first tackle. Nice run there by Josh Strzelecki. Norris has gone into dummy half. Get out of there. Bush in the dummy half.
They've got a big line out here.
Fletcher, show and go. Goes through. Will he get the offload? Bush. Bush. Get over, Bush. He's over. Froggy. Double movement. Yeah, the 2 hookers tonight for the Raiders. It'll be filthy they haven't scored. Been taken off them.
I thought just further back they might have knocked that ball on, but the referees ruled that it went back. So
quick play here. A little bit of urgency again, Crowley. He's been good and strong tonight, and Corrie, when he's come off the bench, I think he's really taken control for the Dragons. Tosser Corrie, been around for years. Good strong run there by the 4, Jackson Smith.
I haven't seen anyone tap the ball like that for a while, mate. Just kick it to yourself.
Yeah, no, that's good. Let's play on. Let's just don't pull them up for Tiki Touchwood stuff, Mike.
I know, it's legal, but I like, yeah.
Oh, just let it go, I'd say. Christ.
Go forward, mate.
Good tackle by Fletcher around the ankles. The old grass burner. Good strong carry there in defence though too. Big Jack Cabane's on for the Raiders. Dropped off that tackle.
It's a good 10-metre gain there. Bromley's
been outstanding as well, the 11. Return game for the first one for the season. Coach Roach will be happy with his performance.
No
Lawton hasn't taken that again. You've got to get under those high balls, son. Good set there by Dragons. This is what they needed early in the game. Finishing the game off strong, Mike.
It's good work by the winger there. Comes in, does his work.
Yep, Lone Ranger again.
The next one, yeah.
Here comes Quackawoods. Quackawoods through the centre there. He's been strong too. The wingers have been good for the Raiders tonight, and here you go. Johnson out of dummy half again. Frank would be happy with his game. Jono would be happy with his game. Oh. Norris again from dummy half, 5th and last. What's the option here?
What a great tackle.
Big lovely Fletcher, what are you going to do, son? Goes himself, shows and goes. Will he go? Will he take him on? Has he got over? Held up. Great defence by Dragons. Or has he scored?
He actually
held up.
He actually ran into the goalpost.
He's done a Terry Lamb. Nearly taken the goalpost in half. That's the best hit that's been put on him all night. From the goalpost.
He was pretty much over and he ran into the goalpost.
Again, Crowley, very strong. He's been great tonight for the Dragons.
Done a lot of work.
Here comes Walker. Big Jaden through the middle there. Good strong run.
That's the way to run.
It's what they need.
Now play it, mate.
2 big front rowers colliding. I love that. And there's the other one, Big Ross. Taken down. Completed the tackle. The unfit Smith, you're about 5 metres offside, son. Called out of it by the play. Norris arm grabbing. Missed the tackle. Young Nona.
That bloke's got great feet.
Crowley again, one off the ruck.
Oh.
The unfit. Oh, was that a head slam?
He stepped straight into him.
He's courageous, Crowley. Give him that. He's courageous. He's ran hard all night. It's that pass again from dummy half.
Yeah.
Quackawoods, have a go at it.
Good ball.
Oh, no, that's what happens when you're down. They've turned it back inside.
Well,
Tosser Corey with the finger up. Scores under the post for the Dragons.
Just about wind them down.
Yeah, well, again, it's that the 2 blast bombs from the Dragons. The fullback hasn't gone for it. The winger hasn't gone for it. Lets it bounce. You get a fortunate bounce and you play that fortune straight into back on the inside. Lovely ball to Corey.
Got a good break, but they finished that well, yeah.
But they've completed their last 2 sets, Mike, in good ball, and they've reaped the rewards. And you can guarantee Coach Manaway would be happy. Chemist Warehouse scoreboard update now should be 32-12. I'm still waiting for an update out at the other game that's getting played out at Shark Park between Sharks and the Bears. We haven't had one now for a little while, so we'll get that to you before the end of this game.
Yeah.
Game day partner, Mike, 104.9, fantastic radio station.
Well, Nightcliff have hung in there in the last 10 minutes. It could have blown right out, but they hung in there.
Yeah, and I think Coach Roach for the Raiders are probably a little bit disappointed in the last 10 minutes or so, and I think that's just the patience in some of the plays. They've made breaks, they just haven't come. That little bit of execution and the polish at the end of the plays just hasn't been there.
I think their structure, their movement of the ball, bringing the ball down the field, is good.
Crowley converts the try to Tosser Corey, and the Chemist Warehouse score, Palmerston Raiders 32 and Nightcliff Dragons 14. Roughly a minute to go. in this game. It's been a solid game, Mike.
Yeah.
I think both teams have had good intent and worked hard. It's just I think early in the season, round 3, and the polish and the combinations just aren't there for both teams just yet.
Yeah, I just think Nightcliff
comes
possibly got a
Warhope
little
through
bit
the
more
middle.
to do than
Big carry again, straight over the top of one shoulder, Walsh.
He's starting to realise that he can punch through.
Johnson having to finish off for his half-back partner there. The unfit into Walsh. This time he comes in. There's the final whistle. The siren going. End of the game between these two Warrior teams.
I think Joshua Austin, I like what I see from him. He never gives up.